wonderful time for all of us to have a great opportunity to be in the association of His Grace Nitai Kirtan Prabhu. Haribo! Nitai Kirtan Prabhu is a very extraordinary devotee, not just because of his professional and wonderful qualifications, but because of his pure devotion and his wonderful dramas, the Leela Kirtans, his singing, and many talents he actually possesses. And I don't know if some of you know, he's a professional hypnotherapist as well.
Right, so we're going to hypnotize you tonight.
Very good. So we just wanted to welcome Prabhuji. So Hitesh Prabhu will welcome Nitai Prabhu, and then we will take it from there. Nitai Kirtan Prabhu ki jai!
So, you guys are watching this drama for the first time. So I just want to say that the actors and actresses are also watching this for the first time. They have no idea what is going to happen. I am going to narrate everything, and according to my instructions, they are going to act out. If they make any mistakes, please laugh with them. Okay? Please laugh. There are going to be mistakes. That's part of the fun of a spontaneous narrated drama. 5,000 years ago, a great devotee by the name of Narada Muni appeared on the stage. Haribo! This great devotee, he is full of love for Krishna. He's always chanting the holy names of the Lord. Narayana, Narayana. Everybody. Narayana, Narayana. Narayana, Narayana. When he came to the material world, and he could see the plight of the fallen souls of Kali Yuga. He could see the plight of the fallen souls of East London. How they would have to live with so many in it, man. And they would have to live with so much crime and expensive food and gas and electricity, and it's just prices going up and up and up and up and up, and even the bus fares going up. And you know the worst thing? You know the worst thing? West Ham lost. Who can save the fallen souls of East London? There is only one person. That person is the Supreme Lord, Shri Krishna. I must immediately go to see Krishna in the spiritual world. And so saying, very slowly, he made his way off the stage. Narayan, everyone, Narayan, Hari Narayana, Narayana, Narayan. Rukmini, and bring a chair. Meanwhile, in the spiritual world, Rukmini Devi, give her a round of applause. Don't take a bow, you haven't done your bit yet. Take a bow afterwards. Rukmini was busy cleaning the palace. She had thousands and thousands of maidservants. Give the maidservant a round of applause. And this maidservant was busy fanning Rukmini because she was sweating so much from cleaning the palace. In fact, she had cleaned the palace 5 times already. But she was cleaning again, even though it was spotlessly clean. This is the nature of the spiritual world. Everybody wants to serve Krishna. And she kept looking at her watch. Her Rolex watch. Just don't go to East London with a Rolex, yeah? You might get nicked. Krishna had been away for a few days. And her heart, for day after day after day, was yearning for the Supreme Lord. When, oh when, was he going to come? And she kept cleaning until finally, the Supreme Lord Krishna entered the palace. That was the mic. Good timing, Prabhu, good timing. Immediately, Rukmini graciously took Krishna after he's finished giving blessings to everyone. Really getting into character here. Rukmini took Krishna and onto the throne. He had to come back after so many days. She immediately began to wash his feet. She washed his feet and placed the water of the bathing onto her head with so much love and devotion. Krishna was so pleased with Rukmini. Then Rukmini took one of his feet and placed it on her lap and faced the audience. But at this point she stopped smiling. She began to cry. She began to cry tears. Everybody help her cry. Help her cry, not make her laugh more. Help her cry. Krishna was very perplexed. He was very confused that I've just come back after so many days. I would have thought she would be happy to see me. Rukmini Devi, please tell me, why are you crying? Why are you so sad? It breaks my heart to see you in this condition. I've just come back. I thought you would be happy to see me. Oh, give Rukmini a good round of applause. Good crying. Keep crying, keep crying. She spoke to Krishna, but looking at the audience. She said, my dear Lord, no, don't move your lips, remember. My dear Lord, through your eyes, just through your eyes. My dear Lord, you are the Supreme Lord. You know everything. Yet there is one thing that you will never know. Krishna was very surprised to hear this. What? There is one thing that I don't know? I'm omnipotent. I can spell. I'm omnipotent. I know everything. I'm omniscient. I know everything. How is there one thing that I don't know? Yes, there is one thing you will never understand. And she faced the audience. You will never understand how a devotee feels for you in separation from you, because you are never separated from yourself. Only as a devotee will you be able to understand what a devotee feels for you. When Krishna heard this, he smiled from ear to ear. An idea came into his mind. Yes, I must take the form of a devotee. But all of a sudden, this train of thought was interrupted because a certain person was making his way to the palace. Narayan, Narayan, Hari Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. Oh, Narada Muni, please sit down. Krishna immediately sat him down. Rukmini and Krishna bathed his feet, as is the custom. The Supreme Lord loves his own devotees. And after they found his feet hidden away, Narada Muni doesn't like his feet to be bathed, clearly. After they bathed his feet and put the water in their mouths, so they drank the foot dust. Then Krishna looked at Narada Muni and saw Narada Muni was very sad. Krishna was very shocked. Narad-ji, I have seen you for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years, and I have never, ever seen you without a smile. Please tell me, what is wrong? Narada Muni stood up with a grave face. My dear Lord, I am very, very much in pain. My heart bleeds for the people of East London. Truly. And the worst news is West Ham are losing. Well, maybe today they're winning. They lost, yeah, typical.
2-0.
Please, what can be done for the fallen souls? How will they be delivered? How will they be delivered back to the spiritual world, back to the shelter of your lotus feet? At this point, Krishna stood up and facing the audience, and from the side of his eyes, he looked at Narada Muni. He said, Narad-ji, I have already decided that in this age of Kali, I will take on a very special form. And she began to move over to this side of the stage. I will take on a very special form. This will be a golden incarnation. Oh, Narada Muni was very happy. May I see this form, this golden form which I've never seen before? Yes, Narad-ji, you may see this form. And all of a sudden, Gauranga Mahaprabhu appeared on the stage. Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki. Good stage directions, Krishna. Krishna said, Narad-ji, I will come bearing the mridanga. Down, 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 down. I will come with the kartals. And I will spread Krishna Prem to all over the UK, not just East London. And all over the earth, all over the globe, all over the universe, through the chanting of the holy names. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. They all dance, they all dance. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Everyone, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. At this point, Narada Muni fainted at the front of the stage. Narada Muni fainted. And wow. And Lord Chaitanya disappeared off the stage. Krishna lifted him up. Narada Muni was in great ecstasy. Wow, the fainting is too good, man. In great ecstasy, he turned and prayed to Krishna. My dear Lord, I am so excited for this form to appear on the earth and deliver everybody through the chanting of the holy names. Krishna nodded his head with great satisfaction. Yes, Naraji. Now please, go tell everybody, go tell all the devtas to descend, and even tell some of them to descend in East London. because I will be doing Kirtan everywhere in the UK. Go now. Narayan, Narayan, Hari Narayana, Narayan. Give Krishna and Rukmini and the maidservant a round of applause. Well done. Meanwhile, Mr. Ramchandra Khan, there were many devotees that took their birth in the land of Navadvip and the surrounding areas of West Bengal. Lord Brahma, the creator of the universe, give him a round of applause. How is this Brahma? I'll explain. Lord Brahma took the form of Haridas Thakura. He was born in a Muslim family, but through the association of the devotees, he became a great devotee. In fact, he was chanting 192 rounds a day. In great ecstasy, he came to East London and took his residence what, at 36 Lille Avenue, or whatever the name of this road is. What's the name of this road? Oh, sorry, that's where I'm staying, huh? 21 Pathway. He took his residence in 21 Pathway. Sit down. And he began to chant the holy names. In fact, he chanted, maybe you can face this way. Face this way. He chanted so ecstatically that people from all over East London came to see him. Just to get his association. And because he became very, very popular, in fact, on his social media account, he was getting millions of views. Even one post was getting millions of views. And this attracted the attention of Ramchandra Khan. Boo! Stay there, stay there. Boo! Boo! Oh, this guy's acting is really good. Ramchandra Khan was checking his Facebook account. He was seeing that he used to be the most popular person in East London. He was checking his account, checking his phone. He was seeing that he used to be the most popular. He had so much property. He had so much fame. But now, Haridas Thakura was beating him. Every post of Haridas Thakura was getting millions of times more views than his. It is time to bring this rascal Haridas Thakura down. Ramchandra Khan thought that Haridas Thakura was a fake, was a pretender. He wasn't a real devotee. Look at him. Who does he think he is? Haridas Thakura, stay focused. Hey, stay focused. Close eyes and chant. At least for once in your life. Hare Krishna. Ramchandra Khan went on his Insta account and he began to look up some Insta models. And all of a sudden, he found one who was based in East London. Ramchandra Khan. Okay, let's end the drama here. Ramchandra Khan. Ramchandra Khan saw this wonderful lady, Chintamani. He asked her, "Hey, how you doing?" He said, "I have a job for you. Don't move your lips. This rascal, Haridas Thakura, he's stealing all of my followers on Insta and Facebook. Everybody's going to see him. Look at this, look at this. He just he just has to post Hare Krishna and he gets 1 million views. So a million likes. So I want you to bring him down. I want you to bring his reputation." "I will pay you handsomely." Very nice. Yes. And then Chintamani, I'm getting a bit worried here. Have you done this before? No judgment, no judgment. Let's give him a round of applause. When you finish with Haridas Thakura, I will send my constable and we will expose this rascal and I will pay you 10 times more the money. And I also have something else in mind for you. All the kids are like, "What?" And so saying, Ramchandra Khan, smiling at Chintamani, knowing the job is done, went back onto Facebook and left the stage. Let's give him a round of applause. Good. In the meantime, Chintamani got herself ready. Wait. She put her ankle bells on. These ankle bells are especially, both feet. These ankle bells are especially, not yet, you're getting changed in your house. These ankle bells are especially made to break the meditation of a sadhu. Then she put on her makeup, not that she needs to. She made herself, put on her lipstick. And just before she went out, she snapped a photo for her Insta page. This guy has definitely done that before. And then, when the sun was setting, it was a beautiful, beautiful evening. At that time, she stealthily, seductively, sweetly made her way to Haridas Thakura, covering her face and her head, Oh, well, at least you haven't done that before. She seductively came to the entrance of Haridas Thakura's house. This guy is too good. She said, in her sweetest voice that she could muster, "My dear Haridas, in the whole of East London. I know nobody that has as many followers as you on Insta. You have melted my heart. You are my chosen one. In fact, the only other person who has as many likes as you is me. We are a perfect match for each other. Let us share some Insta photos tonight. Together. But behind closed doors. Not yet. Haridas Thakura very compassionately looked at Chintamani. He said, "My dear lady, I will certainly fulfill all of your desires. However, I just have to finish my chanting because I have taken a vow of chanting 1 million names of Krishna this month. And surely tonight I will finish my chanting. Please sit down. Please sit down. And listen as I chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Very patiently, Chintamani sat and listened the whole night long. And when the sun came up in the morning and Haridas Thakura was still chanting, she paid her obeisances. Oh, very nice. Paid her obeisances and left. She went back to her room. She went back to her room, put her bracelet on. She thought, I need to do something a bit more. This time, she reached for her perfume, Chanel No. 5. She put on even more. Wow. Don't try that at home, yeah? She then dressed even more opulently. She maybe showed a bit more, and made her way stealthily to Haridas Thakura. And this time showing a bit more than she did yesterday. A bit more leg, perhaps. A bit more arm, perhaps. Haridas Thakura said, my dear lady, although I am so sorry, I could not finish my rounds yesterday, but surely today I will surely finish my rounds, and then we will be able to enjoy together. Chintamani so excitedly sat, and just like yesterday, the same thing happened. And then she came the next day again, and the same thing happened, and she sat there all night long, listening to Haridas Thakura chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. But by the power of Haridas Thakura's chanting this time, the prostitute's heart, the street lady's heart, changed. It transformed. By the power of his chanting, the purity of his chanting, she realized her mistake. What have I done? What a sinful act I tried to do. I tried to bring down. I tried to bring down a faultless person with all my tricks up my sleeve, with all my seductive powers. I could not bring down this great devotee, she prayed, my dear Haridas, please forgive this sinful lady by the order of Ramchandra Khan. I tried to make you full, but you are so pure. Please forgive my offenses. Haridas Thakura was very pleased with, he said, wow. Gave his maha already. He said, my dear lady, I knew this plan all along. In fact, I only stayed these 3 days simply to deliver you. Now, give away all your possessions. Give up. I want you to delete your Insta and Facebook accounts. Give up all your possessions. Because you, very nice. Because you obtain these things through sinful activities. And wearing this one cloth, come back here. And he initiated her into the chanting of the holy names, gave her his own bead bag. He gave her his own bead bag and said, from now on, simply chant here and depend on Shri Krishna. And so saying, Haridas Thakura left the stage. Chintamani undid the chadar. She undid the chadar. And just wearing one cloth, just pretend, don't really wear one cloth. I know you get excited sometimes. Just wearing one cloth, one sari, shaving her head. Does it come off? That'll do. Give her a round of applause. She began to do her 16 rounds, 192, but for this drama, she began to do her 16 rounds every single day. And every day people would come, seeing the transformation of this lady. It's like, imagine if Shakira became a devotee. You know her hips don't lie, right? Imagine she became a devotee, like Jay Shetty or somebody preached to her, and she became a devotee. Everybody would be like, whoa. So, like this, everybody in East London came to see, what's your name? Everybody came to see Chiranjeevi Prabhu. Chintamani. We're reinitiating you to Chintamani. Joke. Devi Dasi, yes. And like this, people would come and give donations. And if nobody came that day, she would fast while doing her 16 rounds. Everybody, raise your right hand and give Chiranjeevi Prabhu blessings. That he can do his 16 rounds nicely for the rest of his life under the shelter of Haridas Thakura. And so saying, he left the stage. Wow, give them all a round of applause. Wow. Meanwhile, in the land of Navadvip, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had taken his birth and had grown up to be a young, handsome man. Viva! Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu ke! And all the devotees gathered round him. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sat on the chair and everybody sat around him. You can take your hand out of the bead bag. When Lord Chaitanya is speaking, don't chant on your beads, no japa. Everybody surrounded him. They said, Lord Chaitanya said, my dear devotees, I have some exciting news. Last night, I had a dream. And in this dream, I saw a huge chariot. This chariot was so powerful that it had the power to take somebody from the material world to the spiritual world. And on this chariot was a colossal figure. He was huge. In his right hand, he held a plow. In his left hand, he had a kamandalu, a water pot. He was wearing blue on the top and blue on the bottom. And he looked at me and he said, "Is this not the house of Nimai Pandit? Is this not the house of Nimai Pandit?" I looked at him in ecstasy and said, "My dear sir, who are you?" He said, "I am your brother. And tomorrow, for sure, we will meet." All the devotees said, "Haribo!" So then, he sent Haridas Thakura and another devotee. He said, go search all over East London. Find where this devotee is. Knock on every single door. What's the name of this road? Knock on every single door in Parkway until you find him. Go now. And so they rushed. They looked everywhere. Here. They looked everywhere. They knocked on every single door. They go. They looked everywhere. They couldn't find this personality anywhere. 9 hours later, they came back. They said, "My dear Lord, we're so sorry. We cannot find this person. Who are you talking about?" Mahaprabhu smiled. He said, "Yes, only I can find such a personality. Can you take a torchlight to find the sun? No, the sun is self-illuminating. When it wants to show itself, then it will show itself. But I will show you." And so saying, they all walked off that way and came back round. They all walked off that way and came back round, slowly. In the meantime, give them room. Give them a round of applause. Shri Nityananda Mahajan Ke! The moment we've all been waiting for. Nityananda, please sit down. Nityananda was at Hitesh Prabhu's house. Hitesh Prabhu was such a welcoming devotee. When Nityananda wanted to stay there with open arms, he led Nityananda into his wonderful house. Isn't he got a wonderful house? Let's give him a round of applause. With open arms, he let Nityananda stay there, fed him, looked after him so nicely. And all the while, Nityananda was simply absorbed in chanting the names of Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Not yet. And like this, he was swaying to and fro, like he was drunk. But he wasn't drunk on Carlsberg, the best lager in the world. He was drunk on the holy name, on the holy names of Krishna. At this point, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, along with the devotees, came to, is it 21? Yeah. 21 Parkway. When Nityananda saw this great personality, he stood up and just looked unblinkingly. Let me see how long he can hold his blink. He looked unblinkingly. Let's see who blinks first. He looked unblinkingly. And give him a round of applause. Wow. Lord Chaitanya turned to Haridas Thakura and he said to Srivas Thakur, "Where the other devotees gone? I'm paying you by the hour. Get back on the stage." He got Srivas Thakur to begin saying prayers from the Srimad Bhagavatam, prayers that glorified Krishna, just like the Brahma Samhita. Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindam Adipurusham. Keep playing but quietly. As they continued, Nityananda, Nityananda became so ecstatic. He jumped up in the sky. He jumped up higher. And he crashed to the ground. Just like the mridanga. He crashed to the ground, jumped up high and crashed to the ground. Everybody thought his bones were going to break. All the devotees, they tried to hold as Nityananda stood up again. Quickly, in great ecstasy. He began to shake and tremble, and the devotees tried to hold him. They all tried to hold him, but he threw them off one side, and he threw them off the other side. Fall to the side, devotees. Fall! I'm paying you by the hour, come on. I want my money's worth. He was throwing the devotees this way and that way. And finally, Lord Chaitanya grabbed him from behind. And Nityananda melted down. Somebody take a photo. What a scene. And all the devotees were looking. Nityananda smiled. Not in a weird way, in a nice way. He's ill, bichara. Give him a round of applause, he's got the flu. All the devotees looked. Some devotees were looking at Gaura and Nitai. They were thinking, they are just like Krishna and Balaram. Some devotees looked at them, they thought, they are just like Ram and Lakshman. Haribol. One devotee, Gadadhar, in the audience, he knew who these two personalities were. And he said, just see how these roles have been reversed. Normally, Lord Vishnu, Gauranga, lies down on Ananta shares, Nityananda. But just see how the roles are reversed. Now Ananta is lying on the lap of Vishnu. Haribo! Such was the ecstasy. Nityananda was very shy because Gauranga Mahaprabhu wanted to glorify Nityananda. He sang beautiful prayers. Nitai pada kamala. Everyone together. Kama together. La koti chanda shushitala. Jechaya jagata jura. Heno nitai bineva. Krishna paitena dida kare daranita like this. Nityananda was so shy that he simply spoke to Lord Chaitanya through his eyes and through making symbols and dance moves. And Gauranga Mahaprabhu answered with his own dance moves. They were having their own conversation simply through the waving of their arms and their dance moves. Come on, show me some dance moves. Come on. Some dance moves. Everybody looked and they were wondering, what on earth are these two talking about? Gauranga Mahaprabhu was asking, Nitai, where have you been? And Nitai was telling him, I looked everywhere for you. I went to Vrindavan. I went to all the holy places. I couldn't find you. Then they told me, you were in 21 Parkway. And that is why I have come here to see you. Lord Chaitanya was so happy. He said, now my Kirtan group is complete. Now, let us go everywhere. Let us go everywhere in East London and do Harinam and spread the chanting of the holy names. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Louder, everyone chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaura Hare Ba, Hare Ba, Hare Ba, Gaura Hare Ba. Give them a round of applause. And finally they embraced. Vivo! They both shook in ecstasy. Now, wonderful. Give them a round of applause. Hari, Haribo. A few days later, Mahaprabhu was sat on the chair. And Nityananda and Haridas were sat together. Where are you going? I'm paying you by the hour. Stay here. Only when I say, Nityananda, please sit next to Haridas. Nobody is allowed to leave the stage until I say. They all sat down. Gauranga Mahaprabhu then told all the devotees, especially Nityananda and Haridas, Shuno Shuno Nityananda, Shuno Haridas. Listen, Nityananda, Haridas, and listen everybody, all of you here in East London. I want you to spread my teachings everywhere, this instruction everywhere. I want you to go door to door, everywhere in East London. And I want you to give this instruction. Bolo Krishna, Bhaja Krishna, Koro Krishna Shiksha. It means chant Krishna's holy name. Worship Krishna and read the Bhagavad Gita and the Bhagavatam and learn the teachings of Krishna. Go everywhere now. Go to every door and spread this message everywhere. Nadhiya, Nadhiya Gaudume Nityananda Mahajan Patiya Chena Mahata Jivera Karan. Nadhiya, Nadhiya Gaudume. Nityananda, go around, Haridas, go. Tell everybody to chant. Tell everybody to chant. Shadavan Jana Hai, Shadavan Jana Hai. Shadavan Jana Hai, Shadavan Jana Hai. Patiya Chena Mahata Jivera Kara. Prabhuda Jai Bhai, Magiya Bhiksha. Magiya Bhiksha. Bolo Krishna, Bhaja Krishna, Koro Krishna Shiksha. Bala Krishna, Bhaja Krishna, Kora Krishna Shiksha. Like this, Haridas Thakura and Nityananda went all around and all the devotees left the stage. All the other devotees left the stage, including Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nityananda and Haridas began to tell everybody in the audience, go around, tell everybody to chant Krishna's name. In the meantime, there were two typical people of East London. There were two typical people of East London. Nityananda, and go far. Go off the stage, right off the stage. There were two typical people of East London. Always drunk. Wait, where are you going? Get on the stage. These two were always intoxicated. They were the worst criminals in the whole of the UK. Even the police were scared of them. Can you imagine? Even the police walked the other way when they saw these two. Their names struck terror into the hearts of everyone. Jagai and Madhai. Yes. They especially got drunk on a Saturday night when West Ham lost. Nityananda and Haridas Thakura from afar saw these two rascals. Nityananda asked the local people, who are these two? The locals, they told that their Facebook profile was, they got a lot of likes on Facebook and Insta. They even made their own music. Nityananda found out who these two were. Nityananda found out who these two were after taking some medicine. He said to Haridas Thakura, listen, if we can deliver these two, then Lord Gauranga's fame will be spread throughout East London. In fact, throughout the whole of UK. That Jagai and Madhai were delivered. Haridas Thakura laughed. He said, if you have decided for them to be delivered, then surely they are already delivered. Nityananda smiled. He said, I am simply following the order of your master, Lord Chaitanya. So from a safe distance, listen, at a safe distance, moving further away, they called out, oh dear fellows, Jagai Madhai, stand there. They heard, in their drunken state, they could hear somebody was calling to them. They could hear somebody calling to them. They couldn't find out who. They couldn't see who. Nityananda called out, they couldn't see who. Don't look that way. Don't look that way. They couldn't see who. Nityananda called out, oh, dear fellows, please chant the name of Krishna. Don't turn around. Worship Krishna. What is so hard about looking that way? And learn the teachings of Krishna. At this point, they turned and noticed that it was Nityananda talking to them. Hey, Jagai, look, it is this fellow. Look! Now look! It is this fellow that is calling us. Oh, the lights came on now. I think we should beat these two up. And so saying, they began to chase Nityananda and Haridas Thakura. Nityananda ran. They ran around the house. They ran. They ran around that way. Hey, they ran around and they followed behind, but at a distance. They ran around the house. Finally, Nityananda and Haridas escaped way there. And they fell on the floor because they were so fat and ugly. They fell on the floor over there. Oh. Haridas Thakur turned to Nityananda. He said, I don't know why I listened to your stupid talkings. I was beaten in 22 marketplaces and I still survived. But because of you, today I nearly lost my life. Nityananda became indignant. Huh? Why are you blaming me? You should blame your silly master, that Gauranga Mahaprabhu. He's the one who ordered us to do this. It's not my fault. Haridas Thakur looked at Nityananda. Nityananda looked at Haridas Thakur. And they burst out laughing. Give them a round of applause. They went to see Lord Chaitanya. Every day they came to report. Lord Chaitanya sat on the seat. Give him a round of applause. Come on. Haridas Thakura and Nityananda sat in front of Lord Chaitanya. They said, my dear Lord, today we met the worst of the worst. What are their names? Who are these people? My dear Lord, they are Jagai and Madhai. They are feared in the whole of East London. In fact, they are Brahmin only by name, but they are always intoxicated, causing terror everywhere they go. Lord Chaitanya got up, stood up. He said, I will destroy these two. Nityananda stopped him. He said, no, my dear Lord, no. If you, by your mercy, deliver these two, Jagai and Madhai, then your fame will spread everywhere. And in fact, if you kill these two, then you'll have to kill everybody in East London because everybody does that on a Friday and Saturday night. By your mercy, let them get Krishna prayer. Mahaprabhu smiled. He held Nityananda's hands. He said, Nitai, if you have already desired their liberation, then I know that these two are already liberated. And so saying, he smiled and ran off the stage. In the meantime, Jagai and Madhai, staying over there, slowly made their way. They made their way to the river Ganga, but because we're in London, we'll say the river Thames. They were on the banks of the river Thames, and Nityananda, on his way to Pathway, one night on his way, bumped into Jagai and Madhai. And he said, oh, my dear fellows, you. Jagai said, who are you? You look like a sadhu. You look like one of those Hare Krishnas. Nityananda said, my name is Avadut. Avadut. This angered Madhai, because Avadut means a transcendental madman. And of course, that's not his real name. This angered Madhai. And so, taking his bottle, he smashed it down on Nityananda's head. Oh. Nityananda began to bleed. And at this point, Haridas Thakur ran. He ran to call Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Wait, in the meantime, Madhai was about to hit him again, but Jagai stopped him. No. Madhai, he's a Hare Krishna. You shouldn't hit him. You know those crazy Hare Krishnas that go dancing down Soho Street and London Trafalgar Square? You know one of those people? They always make us dance and they're merry. Don't hit him again. And so saying, Madhai stopped. At this point, Nityananda simply smiled at the two. But Caitanya Mahaprabhu immediately ran there. When he saw the blood the blood pouring from the head of Nityananda. He became enraged. He looked at Jagai and Madhai, who started trembling. Jagai Madhai started trembling, not Nityananda. Jagai and Madhai started trembling. They went down on their knees. Gauranga Mahaprabhu said, I will destroy you both today. You have hurt my Nityananda. You have hurt him. You have drawn blood from his head. I will call my eternal weapon, the plate, called Sudarshan. At this point, Nityananda grabbed Mahaprabhu and said, no. Remember, if you kill these two, you will have to kill everybody. Mahaprabhu said, no, they have hurt you. Nityananda thought quickly. He said, my dear Lord, please. This Jagai, he saved me. Madhai was going to hit me again. But this Jagai fellow, he saved me. When Mahaprabhu heard, he threw the plate away into the audience. That is a blessing for whoever got it. Give her a round of applause. That is Sudarshan Chakra. So, Mahaprabhu smiled. He said, really? Jagai saved you? Yes. Mahaprabhu went to Jagai. He lifted him up. And Jagai at this point began to tremble. You know what tremble means? Shake, yeah. And Mahaprabhu embraced him. Give them a big round of applause. At this point, Jagai fell down, saying, Krishna, 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 Krishna. When Madhai saw that his brother was in great ecstasy and trembling in ecstasy, Madhai's heart also transformed. And he turned to Mahaprabhu and he said, my dear Lord, we are like two brothers. We are like one soul. Whatever he did, I did too. If you have been merciful to him, then you must be merciful to me. Mahaprabhu's mood changed. He looked away from Madhai, turned his back to Madhai. He said, you rascal, you will never be forgiven by me because you have hurt my Nitai. Madhai said, my dear Lord, you are the Supreme Lord. You have forgiven the offenses of Shishupal. You have forgiven the offenses of so many devotees. Please, why can't you forgive me? No, Mahaprabhu said. I forgive offenses to myself, but never the offenses to my devotees. Haribo! Only if you get the blessings of Nitai, then if he forgives you, then maybe you can get. And at this point, Madhai jumped at the feet of Nityananda. Jumped at the feet. No, at his feet. We'll get there in the end. And Nityananda raised him up. And Madhai began to tremble. Oh, look, they're attached already. And Nityananda embraced him. And Madhai began to chant. Krishna, Krishna. And fell to the ground. And both Jagai and Madhai were chanting Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Eventually they woke up from their ecstasy. They turned to Lord Chaitanya. They turned, and in prayers, they knelt down on their knees. And were praying just on your knees, just on your knees praying. That's it, yeah. They were praying to Lord Gauranga. And Nityananda, if you could just bend down slightly. And they began to offer beautiful prayers to Lord Chaitanya together. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Kara Mare Tuma Bina Ke Dayalu Jagata Sansare Patita Pavana Hetu Tava Avatara Masama Patita Prabhu Such beautiful prayers they offered, that they are the most fallen. But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to deliver the most fallen. Therefore, whatever kind of devotee you think you are, if Jagai and Madhai could be delivered, then that gives all of us hope. Haribo! That gives us hope. That if Jagai and Madhai can be delivered, then even we will be delivered. At this point, Mahaprabhu said, my dear Jagai and Madhai, I have absorbed all of your past sins. I have taken it into my body. When I embraced you, I have taken it into my body. And at this point, Mahaprabhu, just imagine, became blackish. I'm joking. And he showed his back. He showed his bare back. And he said, how do I look? And everybody said, oh, you look just like Krishna. Just to prove to everybody. And gradually, his beautiful blackish complexion became golden once more. Yes, very nice. Give him a round of applause. That was good. But he said this, listen carefully, my dear devotees. He said, I have absorbed your sin, and I will give that sin, the sinful reaction, to whoever commits offenses to the devotees. So therefore, be very careful of offenses. So long as from now on you will never sin. Both of them nodded their head. Nodded their heads. Nodded their heads. Not the Indian nod. Nodded their heads. They said, Mahaprabhu said, from now on, you chant as many rounds as you can. Ideally 16 rounds a day, but slowly. Chant as many rounds as you can. Every single day. Follow the 4 regulative principles. No meat eating, no gambling, no illicit relationships, and no more Carlsberg, no more pub. And I will give you pure Krishna prayer. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. Jai Jai Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. Nitai, 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 Nitai Gauranga. Everybody stand up, everybody. Not you. Nitai, 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 Nitai Gauranga. Nitai Gauranga, Gaura Hare. Nitai Gauranga, Gaura Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, dance. Everybody dance, come on. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Madhai. Krishna, Krishna. Sham, Sham. Jagannath, Jagannath. Bola Subhadra. Jagannath, Jagannath. Radhe, Radhe. Radhe, Radhe. Oh, Radhe, Radhe. Oh, Radhe, Radhe. Sham, Sham. Sham, Sham. Sham, Sham. Sham, Sham. Prabhupada. 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. 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 Gaura Haribo. Nitai Gaura Haribo. 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 Gaura Haribo. Haribo, 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 Haribo. Nitai Gaur, Nitai Gaur, Nitai Gaur, Nitai Gaur. Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan Yagya Ke. Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki. Shri Nityananda Mahajan ki. Srila Prabhupada ki. So let's everybody sit down just for maybe 1 or 2 more minutes. So I want us all to meditatively chant the name of Gaur. Okay, so instead of doing Om, normally I do this with Om, but just to, shall we say, wind everybody down. Okay, wind everybody down. I'm going to ask everybody to say the name of Gaur. It's like this. So we're going to take a deep breath. Gaur. Thinking of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Gaur. In one breath, yeah? No cheating. Not oh. That's a long breath. Okay. Volume down. Okay. Nice deep breath. Deep breath. One breath only. Go. Thinking of Lord Chaitanya. Okay, bring it down. Bring it down. Okay. Now we're going to say Nitai. So Nitai. Like that, okay. So nice deep breath. Wait. Right, get your laughs out. What was that? Okay, nice deep breath. Nitai. Okay. One more deep breath. Well, some of you have long breaths. Okay, nice deep breath, everybody. Nitai.